The celebrated Half Pint tells how he destroyed Rebel Salute 2016. In 2001, he went crazy. And now in 2016, a Bashment Gal seeks to do it all over again to this New York-based artist. He'll be here to explain. Black Cinderella veteran Errol Dunkley celebrates a milestone and comes with the big youth of the music.
But they're gonna need me.
While a new One Love Festival kicks off in our second city, Montego Bay, next week. All coming up. Plus, this week's e-news and more. Welcome to the show, everyone. I'm Winford Williams. We'll be back.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. Onstage, so much more than entertainment.
Welcome back. These are the stories making our e-news and reviews this week.
A sweet 16 years of Banol in Jamaica. This year, the team celebrates that legacy.
We're going to pump up the place, especially for Fuzzy, the legacy. That's his legacy and that's Banol's legacy.
The Fuzzy he's speaking of is Earl Fuzzy Franklin, the famed Banol costume designer who passed away last year. His life, plus the usual fetting, chipping, and everything you know Banol to be, will be a part of this year's celebration.
It's great, man. It's really a legacy, and we plan to keep that going.
We all know the road is great. Everybody enjoys road march, but we want to execute differently and bring a fresh, young, different set of ideas to the Friday nights and make sure everybody is pleased and happy with it.
Banol 2016 was launched at Knutsford Court Hotel on Wednesday evening, helping to secure the legacy, their returning sponsors.
It's not just about Smirnoff this year for the company, it's also about triple play. So we're doing Smirnoff, Red Stripe, and Heineken, and each brand will bring an amazing experience for our consumers.
It's all about playing mass, and of course it's going to be Fed Forever. Definitely the legacy of Fuzzy, we're definitely building something around Fed Forever and playing mass, and of course it's built around our new cable packaging, which is of course is digital play.
There's no carnival without rum, and if you're going to have a good rum, it's going to be Appleton. With the Banol team, with Michael and his team, we have always been there. Probably over 20 odd years we have been a part of it as the rum of Carnival.
The Banol 2016 series officially starts on Friday, February 12th with their weekly series and climaxes on Sunday, April 3rd with the massive road parade.
Come out and to enjoy the original Banol. This year we're going to be keeping it live. We're going to have new ideas. We're going to have different theme nights. We have 4 different people coming from overseas to present and to sing, so we're going to have a good time.
Jamaica's West Side will not be left out of the Bob Marley celebrations this year as Tough Gong International stages the inaugural One Love Music Festival in Rose Hall, St. James, February 4 and 5. We spoke to project manager Sabrina Webster and brand ambassador and performer Nadine Sutherland last week right here on stage. Welcome, Nadine. Welcome. So good to have you. Sabrina, nice to have you.
Thank you.
You start, Sabrina, and tell us why a big festival being launched this year for the Gong celebrations.
Well, you see, we had to celebrate the legacy of Bob and his musical, cultural, and social impact, and of course his work. So what we wanted to do was to raise funds to assist the 3 foundations that will benefit from it, which is the Sandals Foundation, the Rose Hall Development Charities, as well as the Bob Marley Foundation. And that was truly the inspiration behind it, because Bob is a giver. He's been a giver, right, Nadine? Yes. And so that is what we wanted to continue. That part of his legacy is what we wanted to continue. So that was the inspiration behind it, really.
Nadine, it's great to see that you're festival ambassador.
Yes.
Because your relationship with Bob Marley goes way, way back.
Way back.
To when you were
a toddler.
A little child, yeah. A child star. so yeah, talk about what does your role, festival ambassador, what does that mean?
Well, I think I had a personal relationship with Bob. I don't know, some people, know me from action, but those who know Nadine Sutherland would know that my starts was as a little girl before I hit high school and winning Tasty Talent Contest and being Bob's little protege before he transitioned. So my first song, I won Tasty, and then it was Starvation on the Land, A Young One Like Me, and it was really just like facilitated. Me now is a product of what Bob started. So, the legacy of Tough Gong is given because Bob started that. Bob wanted young artists that were emerging, their life to be a lot more easier than, Bob chat and sing enough about the Whalers and all that because the producer them back in the days really wasn't like doing him the right, Yes. There's a lot of suffering and a lot of crying, and Bob just never wanted that for younger artists. So I was his little girl protege.
Some of us don't remember that you met and was mentored by Bob Marley.
I was
himself.
Because
he's this iconic world figure that everybody in the world is taking a little piece of. And persons who know him personally would not see him as this world iconic person, but like a human being. A person you can touch and hear from and feel, don't it?
You must, I'm sure you would have noticed that for many, many years, I didn't even when the heights of action and all that, I didn't speak about, like, people knew, but I didn't go and wear Bob Marley on my shoulders. The reason being that I knew Bob Marley. I saw Bob Marley buying me ice cream, me and the Melody Makers. Bob Marley was there, my first studio gig. Singing Starvation on the Land. I was so small, I couldn't even reach the microphone. And Bob put me on a chair like this and was like, stop it, and then put me, I was too, So I knew Bob, and I felt almost like it would be sacrilegious for me to be exploiting somebody who basically I saw as, almost like a fairy godmother with me being the Cinderella. I really, that's how I saw him.
Yes.
And like now, my relationship with Bob is still there. It's the funniest thing. Even like in my adult life, when I went back to school and I was doing my master's, and I was like doubting myself whether to stay in the music industry. I was like, what am I meant to do? I've been in here for such a long time. People tired on my face, and you kind of just feel like wanting a new. I went to Bob Marley studio, Bob Marley 56 Pro, the museum, as a student. And as a student, I was reintroduced to my roots. As a student, I felt the spirit of Bob Marley there, because like hovering around me, it's so weird, and it's not like some, yeah. But that's how I felt. I was walking around and I was being reintroduced to everything that from I was a little girl having memories, and I started to cry. And it's just like I felt Bob say, where you do? I mean, you know. Screwface Bob. He was like,
connection.
Get back in there.
You went in there as a student,
a
musical student.
No,
as a child.
As a child.
And now you're back as a student studying
in academia. Right.
And so it brought back that memory of those years.
Memories of those
you as
years.
A child.
Of me just being this little girl from above rocks, winning Tasty, just like wide-eyed, not knowing anything, and my life, just like entering the public space then, not just like, and then here I am. It's almost like a rebirth. Probably I was a little child and I had embraces. I said that was my second adolescence. A couple years ago when my mouth was just like wired.
Yeah.
So I said my second adolescence, you're just wandering, looking, I think it's kind of look awkward.
Oh, Sabrina, I'm sorry, but this had to be said, because we're talking about Nadine Sutherland.
I know.
And talk about the festival. What's in it?
So the festival will be a 2-day event. It starts on the 4th with the Black Tie Gala. That's a One Love Black Tie Gala. And that will be hosted on the lawns at the Great House in Rose Hall. And then the following night will be the live concert. That's a One Love concert. And that will be at the Aqueduct by Rose Hall.
Okay.
So both evenings, the first evening, the gala will start at about 6 o'clock and the concert at 8. We ask for a charitable contribution of $220 and that will give you VIP access to the concert as well.
Okay.
And then for the concert, we'll start ticket prices at US $65 for adults, while children 5 to 12 will be US $10, and children under 5 are free because it is a family event.
Sounds like a very intimate event.
Well, the gala will be a very intimate event, for sure. We have all the persons on the lineup who will be in attendance, as well as other stars who have decided to give their support.
And some of them are the star, apart from Nadine, of course.
So we'll have Akon, Nico and Vince. We have Kimani Marley, Skip Marley, who is, you know, rapidly rising.
Oh, yes.
He sounds just like Bob.
Oh,
you know.
looks like him too.
Looks like
looking
him.
boy.
I know. And we also have Tessan Chin, we have Morgan Heritage, we have Tanto Metro and Devante doing a taxi review with Devin the Doctor and Sabrina Diva. You know, we have IKEA. There's so many others that will be participating. But we're also doing a tribute, you know, courtesy of Cranium to the late Jay Capri, who will be joined by Jamil as well to do this tribute. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Quite a lineup.
I know.
Yeah. So for persons wanting to buy tickets now, what do they do?
Tickets will be made available later this week at online through Caribtix. You can follow our Instagram page or our Facebook page, One Love Music Fest. That's numeral 1, Love Music Fest. And you'll see further details. But we'll also have it at Fontana Pharmacy for those persons who prefer to go face-to-face to purchase their physical tickets.
That's right. Thank you so much, Sabrina. We're out of time, sadly.
Thanks for having
Nadine.
us.
Yes.
So good to have you.
So good to be back.
Oh, yeah. All right, there you have it. Another One Love Festival. This time in Second City, Montego Bay. Stick and stay right here on stage. Still to come, Half Pint tells how he destroyed Rebel Salute 2016. And in 2001, this artist went crazy. And now in 2016, a Bashment Gal wants to do it to him all over again. He'll be here to tell why. Black Cinderella veteran Errol Dunkley is celebrating a milestone and comes to our stage with the big youth in our music. All coming up right here on stage. We'll be right back.
Goodbye, Black Cinderella.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage. So much more than entertainment.
Welcome back. Another big celebration on the roster of events for Reggae Month 2016 is a birthday bash for Foundation singer Errol Dunkley. The celebration is set for Ronnie Williams Entertainment Center in Kingston, February 6th. And we're joined right now by the Black Cinderella singer, along with Big Youth, otherwise known as J-Youth. Right now, right here on our stage, and J-Youth, of course, is one of the artists on the lineup of that celebration. Errol Dunkley, original, welcome, sir.
Greetings.
Bless up. Much respect, sir.
Bless up, Jamaica.
J-Youth,
Mr.
good
Willie,
to see you, sir.
Mr. Williams.
all right, original Errol Dunkley. What's so special about this birthday bash?
Well, you see, this is a birthday bash that I kept in England. Every year.
Okay.
So I've decided to do it in Jamaica this year.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And invite some of my bona fide brethren them that me and them been on the street for years. You know what I mean? With sweat and blood and tears. Saying, man like Leroy say was the first man who ever take me to Studio One. Freddie McGregor, where me and him grew up from, we are youth, big youth. The first 2 tunes him ever do, and me and him, Colonel Joseph Wales used to play pure Errol Dunkley on stereograph. Seeing Ken Bood and my brethren, we used to take me away when me a little youth and carry me go a bath, go watch movie. See me? Frankie Paul, I one of our youth. General Trees, I one of my bona fide brethren. I love for tour with. See me? Eddie Fitzroy, I'm in the street with we are Soundwave every day. So they are no strangers, you know what I mean? Dennis Walks, holy parties, Quench Shade.
No doubt. So it's a very extensive lineup of artists. J-Youth, you and him go back, way back. Talk about those early years of your career.
All right, the first thing,
and some of the songs you've done with him that he was just mentioning.
All right, the first word me mentioned on a record was, if you're coming from far in a bus or a car, man, I beg you, make love and not war. I'm so sad to say that when you deal with war, you have to stay far. So make things right and do things right to make things bright in the middle of the night. and promised me you would do a thing like that. That was from Errol Dunkley's Movie Star. My version was called The Movie Man.
Sid?
I want to give you a joke now.
When was this, though? Remind us of that
Late 71.
Late 1971.
Yes,
Late 1971. Okay,
going
go ahead.
into
Go ahead now. Give me
72.
the joke now.
Them put Big Youth on the record.
Me and Gregory.
Because it's Gregory produced the record, you know. So, I said this Big Youth thing. So Errol Dunkley said, no, a big thing that, you know, is give God the glory. It's Big Youth up until today.
So that's how the name came?
Yeah, it's between him and Gregory.
Manly Buchanan.
Yes, that's his real name.
Yes.
His real name is Manly Buchanan.
All right.
But in the street, him known as Big Youth.
Because he was big?
No, it's like my friend them is some little youth, you know.
Yeah, I drew him bigger than
some
them.
smaller youth. And one day one say, oh, it's a bigger in here, Big Youth. It must be a big youth. But I'm going to get the real score right. The world needs for know, you know. One time when you call I want a big youth in them days, like you call him a big boy.
Simple.
So that's why I
like that name there. I
was upset.
Yeah.
Man upset. We couldn't name that man the Buchanan enough to say.
Anyhow, we do the next tune. I make you trailer, make you fella Cinderella. You know. That was for Jimmy Radway, cause
and I'm a producer.
It's like Errol Dunkley and Dennis Brown was the two little bad youth singer, you know. The little youth can't sing like them two youth.
Yeah, because they were child stars, right? Errol Dunkley was a star from
birth.
From birth.
Yeah, from under the big guango tree down a salt lane there in a grass yard.
And the first song came when? The first hit song for you?
When I was 14, I did But you're gonna need me, darling. And then I did Please Stop Your Lying, Girl. At the same time, I had about 3 #1 hits, same time.
Yes.
One after the other. And then me and Greg would team up now.
But it never happened till when
I'm trying for Jai.
I when them team up with me. Gregory, cause me turn Gregory them not star, you know. Enough people don't know that, and I don't lie me I tell. Because it's like
Lego Beast a living witness.
The whole movements are jawawawa and thing and it's like cause it's no time you have 7 in the 2 charts, you know, Winfred. We have some story where we don't even tell them people here, cause it's like them not remember, them going like them forget. So that's why we try the earth and go outside. Cause they don't give us honor in our hometown. Honestly.
The honor cannot be taken away, regardless of whether you're getting you're being called out, no matter how unload it is in Jamaica. The honor is there and it can't be removed. But you celebrate every year in Britain, because Britain is where you resided, or still reside. Huh?
No, I'm still a British subject.
You're still a subject of the Queen. but
I prefer my home. I never sell out. I never change my status and say, or my, what you call it. So well, let me apply for British citizen. I never do that. I'm still a Jamaican citizen.
Yes.
But I'm just a British resident.
Cool.
You see me? So I kind of work with it. I go in often, so I don't lose the residency. I tour the world all the while because last year I do Brazil, I do Mexico, I do France, but I don't come on the radio or TV come tell people them things there. I tour all the while.
You're always on tour.
You know that.
Yes. And so too, Jayut too. Jayut, you're always out there doing it, right?
Out in the grass.
More time, you know, because music is a lesson, you know. And you mustn't prostitute it, you know, your career. People see you every day.
True.
Because like me, you know, at Jamaica, me live, you know, me never live a foreign, you know. All the happenings, and I'm right here. You understand? Me go New Caledonia, Australia, New Zealand.
About we go, man.
The last one of the wicked one I go is Istanbul. That is Turkey.
Yeah, you know, this can go on and on, gentlemen. But let us, let us look at now. You've mentioned all the big names on this lineup for this night. You're celebrating on the birthday of the king, Bob Marley.
Of course, but after 12 is my own.
That's what I'm saying.
That's when I'm cutting my cake. So I'm inviting everybody to come have a piece of my cake. Because I have the biggest cake you're going to ever see.
The whole venue will get a piece of the cake.
Of course.
Everybody at the venue.
After you rocket and shoot out of my cake.
Okay. All right, sir. Okay. So, not often we see. When last you performed for Jamaican youth?
Last time, about 2014, and we do Rebel Salute.
2014? Mm-hmm. Yes, I remember that.
Right.
Every nigga is a star.
All of us. Yeah.
Because nowadays, them say the word nigga is a derogatory term. But how do you feel about that? And when you perform in the US, for example, where it's always
all right, we've been battered, pushed around, brutalized, decriminalized. Yeah, cause it's like me don't know about racism, you know. I must tell you that straight. Me don't know about racism and color class and color prejudice. But since you like style we as niggers, every nigger is a star with a movie, you know. We're built by Calvin Lockhart.
So you're flipping it, right?
No, Archie Linder, no, the right boat Rasta, you know. You remember the great Archie Linder? And him say, because the movie was a flop, you know, him say, every time the people them see me on the screen in a Carib, them give me standing ovation, them stand up. Yeah? So, Boris Gardner did the song in a ballad way. And them say me are the best as a performer in the movie, so I think about doing it. Reggae-rise. And it become a hit. I'm going to tell you a little joke now since, guys, you don't get me on stage, you know. I mean, if I'm the high trees, you know.
Okay.
Every nigger is a star. Hey, shining star. It's me and them. Sometimes I never sing with them and the king never sing yet. Yeah. But them not tell the truth. Let that loose, because it seems political when you talk the truth, you know, because it causes offense. But the truth is the truth and it cannot be denied.
I agree.
But it's a blessing this 2016 to be sitting with Winfred Williams. Because a while I burn him out, you know, and say him now bring in Jayot, you know. I'm a friend from a long time, because I didn't meet up Miami. But the truth, you must hide from the truth. Anything you say behind a one back, you must go and say it in front of them. Bless up, bless up.
We won't take up the time with that to defend the heat you're giving me, but we accept and we continue to do the work.
Yeah, because
we're always happy to see you, gentlemen.
Because we are everyday people.
Everyday people.
We are everyday people.
Every day.
The young one, because you hear me a big youth, and me represent the small youth. We don't kill rude boys, we raise them. Because all of them are God's children.
Okay.
Yes?
Okay, sir. Errol, last word for you, birthday boy. Make an appeal to send out an appeal to what time they should come and.
Well, sweet loving Jamaican people, my country I love so much. I'm such a patriotic person, you wouldn't really understand that. I want to tell you that we're kicking off this thing early. Don't lose no part of it. Gate will open from like 6 o'clock. So we get time for go bed and come in. And we're not charging a bag of money. So I don't want to see the man them come in at the place, want beat and tear down my friends to come in. It's so reasonable. $1,000, put $2,000 in your pocket. Pay $1,000 and buy a ticket. And spend $1,000 buy some drink.
All right, there you have them right here on stage. Errol Dunkley, birthday boy, and Big Youth on our stage. Stay with us still to come. Mr. Easy, and later, Pint, the bomber at Rebel Salute. We'll be back.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage, so much more than entertainment.
Welcome back. He's best known for this 2001 runaway hit.
She drives me crazy. On and on.
A track that was by far one of the best things an artist could ever ask for in their early career, giving him immense popularity in the dancehall reggae space globally. Since then, Mr. Easy has given us a few moderate hits, but joins us right now, right here on stage in 2016 with the Bashment Gal. He hopes will give him crazy deja vu. Mr. Easy, right now, right here on our stage.
Yeah, big up yourself with her.
Easy, Mr. Easy.
Yeah.
Blessed love, sir.
Yeah, man.
So what did you? All right. So first of all, where do you call home?
Well, you know, I mean, I grew up in Brooklyn. I've been in Brooklyn since I was 11 years old. You know, grew up in the Apollo Theater. Went showtime at the Apollo. I mean,
oh wow! So you've been exposed to some greats.
Yes. I mean, grew up listening to Danny Hathaway, listening to Dennis Brown.
Yes.
You know, that's how I actually developed my style of vocals.
Okay. So home is New York.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
and Jamaica. Where's Jamaica?
Jamaica home too. Because
Jamaica home too.
Yeah, man. Because I mean, this is my birthplace, and this is where actually to come back and make the music be known. I make Mr. Easy get known. So
okay,
Jamaica is a place.
So what did Drives Me Crazy do for you?
I mean, Drive Me Crazy took me so much places. Performing for the biggest Air Force base in Okinawa, Kadena base. I mean, like songs like this me the other day couldn't take me to those places. Showtime, Take Away Yourself, couldn't take me to where Drive Me Crazy take me to. Because, you know, it's a wide audience. It offends no one. It's for everyone. A little, even now, a child that's born now 2-3 years old, love this song.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is a song that actually keeps me going.
It's a crossover song.
Yeah, I mean, I did a show just Friday in Lawrence, Massachusetts, and it's all Dominican people. It's all Spanish. There was no, I mean, a couple of African people was in the crowd, and that's the type of crowd that drive me crazy. Make Mr. Easy perform in front of.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a song is a song.
A song is a song.
A big song is a big song.
And every
in
time
any language.
And every time I sing it, it's all about melody.
Yes.
Melody first. And the lyrics, because people learn the melodies first, and then, but the melody's so catchy that people just gravitate to that song.
Nobody can resist that now,
yeah, good
can
melody.
they?
Yeah, definitely.
Talk a little bit first about what happened since Drive Me Crazy.
Since Drive Me Crazy, I've made like, you know, other songs that did really well. Strangest Thing, Take Away Yourself, Silent Killer, a lot of different songs that, you know, do a lot for Mr. Easy at the same time.
But
nothing on that level.
Not at that level, yes.
You know, but you know, I'm not trying to make another Drive Me Crazy at the same time, because I can't remake Drive Me Crazy, but I can make a next smash same way.
But music has been your full-time occupation, right?
Since 1990, I've survived off of music.
Survived, and when you got this big runaway Drives Me Crazy, it took you now
because it keeps
to another level in terms of revenue, income,
and working,
so on.
always working.
And always working to this day.
To this day.
You know, in the past, and I think to some extent it would have been during your time, since 2001, all of the 2000s.
And
those days coming up, it would be very difficult for an artist to break out and to get love living offshore Jamaica in reggae and dancehall. Do you regret not relocating to Jamaica during that time to expand your career?
I mean, you know, I can't really regret that because I mean, as I said, New York is a place that I grew up.
Yes.
I have mad love in New York. People show me love. I mean, Brooklyn is no different from Kingston.
Okay.
You know,
so things were going so well for you that it didn't affect you?
It didn't affect me.
But isn't that changing now? That same thing where that snag for offshore Jamaican artists, like yourself, Jamaican reggae singers, and especially when you embrace your Jamaican-ness, appears to be changing now. The whole thing of, you not having credibility and street cred
Yes,
when you're based in New York.
Yeah,
I
no.
think it's changing now. Do
It's
you
changing
feel
now.
that?
Yeah, man, definitely.
Okay.
A song don't have to really break in Jamaica anymore. A song, just like how you have Cranium song broken.
Yes,
You know, I mean, as you say, you have the social networks now. That's really making it much easier. And people can hear new music. Just all they have to do is just go on the sites and check out what's new. And for them like it, them support it.
Yes.
And, you know, and promoters start booking you from all over the place. Even like you look at Gentleman and all these artists don't really come to Jamaica. You know, so I mean...
All right, speaking of new, let's go to your newness right now, right here.
Bashment Gal.
Me a tell us the Bashment Gal, them a the hottest gal. Bashment Gal, them a the hottest gal. You no afraid we broke out and wine. Always a look for the shine. Me a tell us the Bashment Gal, them a the hottest gal. Bashment Gal, them a the hottest gal. The way they move them waistline, them always dip on my mind.
Oh God, indeed, the Bashment Gal and the hottest gal. The Bashment Gal and the hottest gal, Bridget. Those colorful looking costumes, just do it for me.
Yeah, man, just do it.
Them costumes are wicked.
Mad, man.
Them outfit there and the hair to match and
Yeah, man, we just...
Wow.
J-Will, you know?
J-Will Production.
J-Will
I
Production.
commend you, sir.
Yeah, man.
Proper. And Tanta Blacks.
Black, yeah, man.
A character in there.
Character.
Yeah.
Make it happen, you know?
You kind of wanted to say something in there, like, you know, Real Rich or Tanana Mane or something.
Yeah. But the actions I'm putting in, boy,
he's a character. He's quite a character.
Yeah.
So this is it, the Bashment Gal.
Definitely.
Easy. I like it. It's very, very...
Yeah, it's fun, you know?
It's a fun song. It's a fun video.
Yeah.
And I think people will find it really, really funny.
Yeah, because we send out snippets and the feedback that we got off of it, trust me. It's amazing.
Oh, man,
yeah.
It's eye-grabbing.
Yes, eye-grabbing.
That video.
The
colors are spectacular.
Yeah, man.
Love it. That's Jamaica. That's
Yes,
the
that's
Jamaica we know. You know what I mean?
That's the vibe.
People in the inner city, not no money, not no food, but them just
having fun.
Them having fun.
Yeah.
They're kings and queens.
That's what music does.
In all of that.
Music is a real good pastime for those things.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
So this is just one track from a project?
Yeah, a project. Me and myself and Ricky Blaze working on an EP. We're definitely going to put out in March. So the songs are all done, but we're just setting up the release and all that stuff, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, Bashment Gal.
Bashment Gal.
Easy. Stay easy now, man.
Yeah. The Instagram is the official Mr. Easy.
Okay. The official Mr. Easy.
Yeah.
Instagram. Awesome. Blessed love. Thanks for coming through and sharing with us right here on stage.
Martin.
All right, there you have him in this segment, Mr. Easy. All right, still to come right here on stage, Half Pint. How he destroyed Rebel Salute 2016. We'll be back.
Victory, a victory. Yes,
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage, so much more than entertainment.
Welcome back. As you all know, Half Pint came away from Rebel Salute 2016 with one of, if not the biggest victory.
a victory.
A victory that was totally unexpected. As Pint was not among the top tier headliners going in and therefore had very little anticipation. Yet obliterated the Roots Festival. Appearing post-Daybreak, Pint dropped 11 originals, all of 11, back to back, every single one, generating explosive forwards. Devastating the closing hours of the 23-year-old Salute. Right now, right here on our stage, Half Pint. Half Pint, sir. Blessed love, sir.
Give thanks for
much respect, Pint.
Yeah.
Lots of congratulations again. We spoke to you shortly after the performance. At the show, but we wanted to bring you into studio and to sit with you and talk a little bit longer, one-on-one, sir. It was a phenomenal moment, that moment when you dropped those bombs at Rebel Salute.
I'll tell you.
But tell me though, to what do you attribute that performance, that victory happened?
I would have said a devotion and a conviction.
Yes.
And a revelation. I mean, Tony Rebel has him state on one of the farms saying that preserving the music, a part of my devotion, that too.
Yes.
So even come now, I must even thank the audience them for receiving me so well. I mean, it's like they've been long await. They make me feel like I just, like 10 years ago.
Yes.
In a Sunsplash or Sunfest. I remember 1986 I did Sunsplash when it was called Sunsplash.
In 86,
Yeah,
yes.
the crowd waited for me like up to about 11 o'clock the Sunday morning. And when I get on stage and say greetings, it was like wake up
Pandemonium.
time. What? Wake up time.
Oh, so for you, it was bringing back that memory of the great Sunsplash.
Sunsplash, right.
Ah.
Yeah, man, it was a good feeling for me.
So you had no problem coming the time you did at Rebel Salute?
Nope.
Daybreak?
No.
Sun in the
Overall,
sky.
I believe in myself. I believe in the audience them. I think the audience them in truth and in fact Jamaica know good music and know good people who are representing the music for them too. And they're receiving me like that, like them say, yeah, master of ceremony, all right, half right, go on, do your thing.
So this, because young people looking on Pint, and this is particularly important for us to bring you on to, because we wanted you to relate to some of the youngsters out there as to who you are, because some of them may be in the venue and are astonished by the amount of bombs you dropped, because they might know you know a song or two in your catalog, but didn't know that when them ball forward and you draw another one, they have a ball more forward. So tell me, how different was that performance from others that you've done all over the world all this time?
Well, truthfully, the foreigners, them that were in the crowd,
yes,
I feel them, I could have feel their energy.
Okay.
And I think they propel even when we see them local Jamaican up younger ones. I think Jamaican have a way to, if they say the crowd say yeah, they say yeah to, you know. But if they should take time and learn who or what or where the music is coming from, they would see much of us more like myself, and knowing that we music carry a very strong rooted body of people who represent for Jamaica worldwide.
Yes.
And even showing them that yeah, we are little but we're tall, we're strong. And Jamaican audience must always support because we mean good for them too.
Yes.
So we're doing the music all these years for letting the younger generation know, say, follow good suit too. Me I follow Miss Lou, and me I follow all of the folk singers them used to sing the songs them from back in the days towards our life, for love and liberty. And that's where the power really consists of. And me believe in a continue that same journey there.
Yeah.
Bob Marley, Bob Andy and the rest of them did do their part and do a lot. And me embrace those songs and get a lot of power and knowledge and sense of purpose out of. And I think these younger generation need for do things like that too. Because we have to know where we come from, yeah?
Absolutely. A sense of purpose is one of the words you use.
Naturally, yeah.
And knowledge is what I think is lacking.
Yeah, we know
it's
ourselves.
almost as if the youngsters are fooling themselves
Too
into
fast,
believing that they are the first
The
to
thing
do
is,
whatever.
no.
And who is better than who?
Than who is who, right.
And much of who they're trying to say they're better than have accomplished
so much before, yeah.
Offshore.
And they don't even look at it and realize.
And continue to pave the way for them so that when they walk into a new destination overseas,
they can know that it wasn't just overnight. They are not new.
They're welcomed.
Right. Because overall, that same concept, as I said, the word new, I stay true to it. Not just actually new to it, I stay true to it because we know Burning Spear, Jimmy Cliff, Bob, Dennis Brown, them were there before me.
Yes.
I'm keeping them same man, the trading of principle and formalities too. When I try to go over and tend to be like, I'm now the mega star or whatsoever. I still humble myself and keep calm with it too, yeah?
All right, fine. Stick a pin right there. I want to turn to the screen back here and take a look at some of the forwards you draw at Rebel Salute. Here we go.
Still going strong. One more time. Sometimes. Good morning. Dedicated to you. Just eat up the salad, Lord. We can't take the pressure on the yard. No. One more time. For so many times we have been made. For true to political fiction. Not true to political. It's a world inflation. Rising against nation and more cost of living getting. More love. Victory, a victory. Yes, we got to have. Naturally, all this talk of fear say and she say. We have been. Sometimes all you feel. Real and then again.
Hey! Thank you, thank you! Mr. Manley, bless up, bless up!
Okay, just a little mashup of those forwards, those bombs that Half Pint dropped at Rebel Salute. All right, so those of you wanting to see more of Half Pint's performance, please go to youtube.com/OnStageTV Jamaica for the full performance, okay? Half Pint, sir. That was just a little mashup, you know, of some of the big forwards that were drawn. How did you feel in those moments, though? Every one you drew to the crowd, they wanted you to pull it up, and they insisted. In some instances, you wanted to continue. But the crowd is saying, no, pull up that. What's it?
Give me one more time, It's like originally back in the dancehall time.
Yes.
In the late 70s, 80s, the dancehall night time.
Yes.
Selector, pull up the music, whether you want to pull it up or not. Because the crowd, I say, yeah! And the enjoyment, they just bring them back to the next enthusiasm about it.
It's interesting that you brought that up, the dancehall time, because you were, at one point, the only singer with hit songs. In the 80s when dancehall exploded, you were the only one who was actually singing.
Right.
Because everybody else who were big at the time were dancehallers.
Yes.
And you were singing Half Pint. So you were like the lone singer, new youngster, in the dancehall explosion.
Right.
Isn't that so?
As I said earlier, devotion and conviction. Because, I mean, a while ago you had Errol Dunkley and Big Youth. Errol Dunkley and people like, Jonah Delgado and Gregory Isaac, Dennis Brown. These were the people who me grew up and also too.
Yes.
So me didn't have more devoted way towards singing. Whenever I really want to come sing J or so, me want to tell the story in a musical way, like a gospel.
Yes.
As Michigan and Smile them, I say, I could teach them the story about the musical glory. Because Peter Touch and them man, the song was a glory for me to give me more conviction.
So weren't you one of them who used to sing live on the sound system in the dancehall as well?
Yeah, because most of the songs I'm like Winsome, which was happened to be my first release song back in 1983. I used to perform that song, Sally, Money Man Skank, Mr. Landlord, Political Fiction, live in the dancehall before I record them. Yeah, so I would like making debut with them then, or I'll test myself with them if the people how them would react.
Yes.
And they came to life back in the dancehall about 78, 79, before record, as I say.
Yes. And at that time, dancehallers, the Yellow Man and the others, Michigan and Smiley,
Peter Metro, them, Joseph Wheel.
Those guys were kings in the dancehall. You probably was the only one who would be a singer
around them,
in that sound system.
Yeah, and dominate the scene to see me,
Yes.
Because them never really feared me or shake me. Me did still know, say, the music that lies within the singers.
Yes.
The DJs them come after. But I think came about like in the late 80s, before the record, the singer record. I mean, you remember Uriah used to like, when Uriah used to perform like DJ in the dance hall, he used to take up the record. The disc jockey would take the record and spin it over when the singer done vocal part finished. But lately, about 78, 79, 80, instead of the selector wait till the singer music side plays out, he took it up and turned it over and let the DJ start DJ on the flip side of the record. By then, the DJ get a more enhancement in the dancehall more than anything else.
Yeah.
So most singers who never really forthcoming or keep up the trend, the DJs them get to dominate the scene over. And Supercat, that's one time to say, it's like the DJs them take over the music from the singers. And so the DJs them become more popular and dominant after all these years.
Okay. All right, talk a little bit about how busy are you these days?
Quite busy enough. You see me up on stage and I talk to you, it's like when I want to go home, go get some more sleep, but I come do it because the work still continue. I think they can't sleep themselves after you're dead, you get bigger sleep.
So you're always...
Always a worker, always a concentrate.
Yeah. Half Pint.
Music overall for me, Winfred, is that I have an outlook of life towards betterment, or goodness, or upliftment. I mean, poverty, I like kill poverty. Anything for kill, I more kill poverty. And I can use the music for soothe some mind, or bring some farmer confident in the people. I would do it because it's more easier for me. When I walk on the street, a man can know, say, Pint, give me a yield more than I say, oh, my hungry or my vex or I want to screw. A music can make him feel more different. A song can make a person's life become very, very different or comfortably enough. Music, them say, soothe the beast in a man. And to my knowledge, all these years, I've been singing music for appeal to the souls and mind to become more self-sufficient and more, encourage them. It helped me, music helped me, so me find a way, forget. Yeah.
And it's quite evident in your music, Half Pint, because your catalog is timeless.
All right.
Timeless. And
some people that say, yeah, it was before your time.
Yeah. Some will say that. Yes.
Yeah, some was before my time.
And I know that this performance is going to do a lot for you and will make you busier, won't it?
Yeah, it does.
I'm sure you started to get the calls already.
Right now, started the agency, Sharon Burke, is now the one booking for me now and doing management also. There's a young lady here with me now, Empress Marga. She's like road assisting me, management too. She's a part of the Solid Agency.
Solid agency team?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, Sharon Burke, yeah. And in spite of that, there's so many people and dates coming in already. There's a thing called Jamrock, which Damian Marley them doing.
Yes.
I think I already booked for that already for December.
Okay, the cruise.
Yeah, the cruise.
The Jamrock cruise.
Yeah, I did one before their one too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a thing, an annual thing like them, I'll keep it as now.
So you're on the Jamrock cruise.
Errol Dunkley showed to me, I go up there, go take the mic too.
Yes.
Whether or not a film birthday or not.
Okay. So you're going to touch it there. Okay.
Yeah.
So but the cruise is huge. That's a whole other level right there. Because
on the sea.
We were on the last one, and your fans from everywhere on the planet will be on one ship for 1 week, and they're like captive. And trust me, the energy on that ship is phenomenal. It's like nothing else. So that would be a big one.
Yeah, me and Fab Fives did one like about 2 years before too.
Yes,
it's a cruise
from Miami.
Yeah, from Miami, yeah. Down to the Key or so. This one come to Jamaica, Jamrock. So I guess I'm gonna come back to Jamaica by December too.
Okay. Half Pint, sir. Congrats again.
Yeah,
we're proud of you.
Yeah, give thanks.
We couldn't miss the opportunity to have you on our stage talking about this.
For real.
It's a great, great moment.
Glad for you having me here too. And the fans, Jamaica, I thank you and I appreciate you all these years after all. And Star Pound until the last breath. With all respect, coming at your live and direct. It's just music.
All right, there you have him.
Come on stage.
Okay, there you have him, the great man, Half Pint on our stage. Winford Williams, on behalf of all of us, thanking you for joining us. Do join us again next week for more On Stage.
Just be good to me, no matter what they say. Run, 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 people sometimes don't you bless them?
Hi, thanks for watching our video. Hope you have enjoyed it. Please subscribe to our channel by clicking right here and enjoy so much more where that came from.
My crew, especially with the Firehouse, when I was on the road with the Firehouse and even Dean Pierce and the Messenger Band, honestly, you can't, there's something about these moments that you can't forget.